And on that note, we're starting.
What?
We're starting.
What are we starting?
Oh, I forgot to tweet and post on Tumblr.
Tweet? Tweet?
Yeah. Why don't you do the Twitter post this time? You should do the Twitter post this time.
Because what would I even say?
That we're starting. And that people should join us.
Ow. My back.
Your beak?
My back.
What's that? Is it like a beehive?
Yes, it is exactly like a beehive. You've got me.
Does it produce honey?
No, my back does not produce honey. It produces pain.
Well, maybe you should straighten up so it stops producing pain.
My back is like if a bee just stings you 1,000 times.
Oh, that's not very good for the bee. I think then the bee is gonna die. You shouldn't kill bees this way. Save the bees.
Bees shouldn't
Save
be
the
committing
bees.
Bees shouldn't be committing suicide on my back.
Save the bees. Don't hurt the bees. God.
They would be the ones attacking me. I'm not hurting them. They're the ones that are hurting themselves.
Well, you leave them alone.
I didn't do anything.
Then why are they stinging you?
Because I exist.
That's not how bees work.
Are you sure?
That's how wasps work.
My existence is pain to them.
Okay, emo kid. My existence is pain. Okay.
I don't think anybody would look at me and say I'm emo.
Yeah, but you talk like an emo kid sometimes.
I was the one yelled at when playing poker that I was smiling too much. I can't be canceled. I don't kill bees.
Medic! Yeah, see? Sharky is canceled for killing bees because we shouldn't be killing bees. We have to save the bees.
Okay, well then I'll go then. Bye.
No. I started the thingy, but then I needed to post on social media because I forgot we made social media. Okay. Well, are you going to tweet for us? Did he seriously leave the call?
Yes.
Ring fucking ring. Are you gonna tweet or what?
I was waiting. I brought up the stream audio, be like, when is she going to notice that I actually left?
I told you I was fucking writing the Tumblr post. Where's your job, huh? You have access to the Twitter. You should write a fucking tweet. Getting all in my case. Rude.
Oh my gosh. I just found that very enjoyable.
And in that whole time while you were waiting, you still didn't write a tweet for us.
I am writing.
Okay. Then write. Anyway, hi Medic, how are you?
There. And yes, hello Medic, how are you?
Yeah.
What are you
What did
doing?
I just do?
What did you do?
I don't know, but you know what? I'm just gonna reload. I don't know what happened there.
Well, you should learn things. Is it hilarious?
Fun.
Because that sounds hilarious.
Depending on the dad. What's he playing?
That is also a good question. I think I've only actually played a VR game once. And really it was a... What? Testing out somebody else's VR game?
Was it mine?
Yes.
Oh!
Oh! Super hot.
That's supposed to be a good one.
I hear that is very good.
Okay, I'll actually read my line now.
Yeah,
Oh,
finally.
Miss Cora, whatever is the matter? Mr. Curie, about the pageant.
Oh, right, there's a whole pageant.
Are you really sure I can have the trophy? I'm not sure what I have to do with any of it. You won, so it's only natural that you keep it. Are you dissatisfied with it or something?
Wait, we won?
Oh no, not at all.
Why don't I remember winning?
I guess we won. I just remember... Oh, because there was a flashback now. Do you want to be chairman?
Am I being chairman or are you being chairman?
I think you should be chairman.
What's a chairman voice?
Boisterous and loud and deep, probably. He looks like he'd have a deep voice.
So nothing that is
and
me?
Energetic.
So I should have the exact opposite voice.
Karamia, but deeper.
Now to announce the winners. Familia Adelheide's entrant has been disqualified due to fighting. Famiglia Grimm's entrant has been disqualified due to fighting as well. Famiglia Boots' entrant has stepped down to suppress the fights. Which means the winner is Miss Cora from Famiglia Oz. This person disqualified for being in a fight. This person disqualified for being in a fight. This person stopped the fight.
Stepped down to stop the fight.
So obviously there's one winner.
What?
Is it gonna be a chair or a man? Pick one. Well, okay, but how do you speak as a chair?
By adding a mouth to it, obviously.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! Should I go full on mouse? Congratulations on your victory.
Wait! Why did that little girl win? I can't approve! I just can't!
Well, you can say that all you like, but Famiglia Oz had more votes by being the only person you can vote for.
Wait, I think this one's still in, actually.
What?
I think this one's actually still in.
Ow.
But why?
Well, she's just an animal.
What? What's wrong with that? Juliet is so much cuter. She's much better than this mud of a girl.
Quack, quack.
Finally.
What do you mean, finally?
Finally, you quack at a time when it's appropriate.
Just look at the elegant line of her neck. Does anyone else in town have such a lovely silhouette?
Indeed, no one has a silhouette like hers. Though I'm not sure lovely is the term I'd use. At any rate, strictly going by the poll numbers, she's been selected as runner-up. Are you turning that down?
Second place?
Yes, the runner-up will receive a silver trophy and prize money.
Ooh, that's a huge leap from last place. I'm so happy for you, Juliet.
But second place is last place in this case. Quack, quack.
We're gonna party tonight. We'll cook a turkey.
Quack! Quack? I think that duck is going to be in an existential crisis.
It's in some kind of crisis. I don't know if existential's the right one.
Quack!
It came down to just me and Juliet on a technicality. It just seems kind of wrong to take the title of best in town like that. Results are results. Please keep it. If you can't accept it, just plot your revenge next year. Win on your own merits next time, okay? Next year. Yes. Although there is no guarantee you'll still be here next year. Now, could you take your leave? I won't be able to get anything done if I'm chatting with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good night, Mr. Curie.
Good night.
Quack, quack.
Mm.
Where's my phone?
Oh, mine's
Oh, there
blowing
it
up due to
is.
work. But it's not me, so it doesn't matter.
You're not blowing up? Good. Oh, Signorina.
Mr. Kramia, Axel.
It's late. You should get to bed.
Yeah, I will.
With all the hubbub at the festivities, I didn't have a chance to say it. Congratulations on your win, Cora.
Mr. Kramia.
I finally called you by your name. Aren't you so happy? Be confused.
Mr. Curie did tell me I should accept it.
Because Caesar had crashed in and caused so much trouble, all but 2 entrants had been disqualified. And of all things, her only opponent had been a duck. She
Quack.
wasn't really sure if she could be happy about a victory like that.
I can't really blame you.
Huh?
You're thinking about how you only won because so many people were disqualified. It makes the victory feel hollow, right?
As hollow as the Tin Man.
It's not like I'm unhappy about it, but I do wonder if it's really okay for me to be declared the winner.
Oh, don't worry. He's just trying to find his own heart.
He was granted one, I think. Sort of.
Was he really, though?
Not really.
I don't know if the movie changed something from the book, but was he really?
Not really. Did I ever read
So-
the book or watch the whole movie? I don't think I did.
I know for a fact I haven't read the book. I just read about it online due to me being dumb. I have watched the movie multiple times, though.
Trying to remember what I...
Quack, quack.
Anyway.
You're so difficult to understand. You were chosen, after all. You entered and accepted the award. Not only that, but Famiglia Anderson's duck is a most splendid duck. I would want to cook it one day. You won against her fair and square on your own abilities. Treasure that trophy, okay?
You won it against this duck, fair and square.
Why, yes. That duck. You beat her fair and square.
Amazing. Who would have
That
thought?
duck didn't have the correct quack to win.
I will.
Dot, 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 dot.
What's wrong, Axel? You keep staring at the trophy.
I was just thinking that it looks easy to hold and use as a weapon. I thought he was going to say something about sweets.
No, weapons.
Weapon?
Hey now, you shouldn't be talking about disturbing things like that in front of her. In the first place, trophies aren't weapons. Oh, sorry. You said you wanted to get to bed, but we keep detaining you. Good night, Signorina. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Cromia. Axel?
Crumbya's voice is becoming way too easy for me to do.
And that's a bad thing?
Yes, it's always a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing considering how long we're going to be playing this game.
This game will never... I thought the last games weren't gonna end? No. This is the game that will never end.
This is the game that never... Axel, thanks for taking a walk with me.
No need to thank me. This is part of my job.
You sure have a lot of jobs, Axel. I mean, during the pageant. That's right, the pageant!
What?
It's mostly men who vote for the winner of the pageant, right?
Oh no. Yes, that's right.
Who did you vote for, Axel?
I didn't vote for anyone.
Huh? Why?
Voting in the pageant is not part of my duties, thus I did not vote.
Oh. Then who do you think deserved to win?
The duck. Axel shook his head to say he didn't know. I couldn't take my eyes off you. Ah!
Huh?
My job today is to guard you. I have to keep an eye on you at all times. All times. He had simply been implying that he'd been performing the same duty the day of the pageant.
Oh, right. That's how you meant it. Huh.
Why is your face red? You didn't just poison, did you?
Great reaction.
No, that's not it. It's just that when you said I couldn't take my eyes off you, I interpreted it a little wrong.
Is Axel ace or arrow?
Maybe?
Axel's face turned bright red when he realized what Cora's misinterpretation had been. What are you saying?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize, just, stop blushing.
Easier said than done. And your face is red too, Axel.
It's just because you started blushing and you misconstrued what I said. I'm sorry.
But I really want to pick this one.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's my own fault for being so inexperienced. Should be capable of keeping my emotions under control, but it's difficult to deal with things that I'm unfamiliar with.
Things you're unfamiliar with?
Haz's soldati are all men, so, Anyway, I'm just not used to it. Can't help reacting slowly or a little strangely to something I'm not used to, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
He's not used to flirting, guys. Just... You'll get used to it. Stop.
Huh?
You're trying to do something to help me out. Just stop. Please.
Yeah, please, stop.
I'm doing my best to get used to this situation, so please, just leave me be.
Sorry.
Please don't mind me and continue your walk. If you do that, it'll be a real help to me.
Good morning, Mr. Kramia.
Morning, Cora. Nice timing.
Nice timing?
Yeah, I'm about to make breakfast, but I'm not sure what to make. How about you make a request?
A request. Pancakes.
Pancakes. Pancakes.
Can you make pancakes?
Roger that. Alright, why don't you take a seat over there?
Okay, will do.
Good morning, you two.
Mr. Curie!
Kyrie, you're already up?
Yes, we have our regular physicals today, after all.
Does that mean I can't eat pancakes?
Regular physicals?
Dr. Robin will be visiting today to give us our regular physicals. I'm not explaining what a regular physical is. I'm just telling you.
He makes house calls for that?
Yes, if we sent all the soldati off to the clinic in groups for it, there would be holes in our security. The additional cost for a house call is a bit of a burden, but in terms of risk, there aren't many other options. Physicals are important.
You'll be getting a physical as well, Signorina. Don't eat too much.
But pancakes!
Pancakes!
Okay, got it. But pancakes!
Oh, I should probably get food at some point.
Yes, you should.
I had lunch not too long ago.
How long was not too long ago?
Hour and a half? Yes?
That was delicious.
Thank you for the meager meal.
Hey now, you know I'm the one who cooked that. You calling it meager? Meager?
The flavor was decidedly crude and indelicate.
If you have a problem with it, make it yourself.
Oh no, my hands are not suited to such work.
Mr. Curie's hands.
Her eyes were suddenly drawn to his hands. It was unusual for him to not be wearing his gloves, because he totally isn't wearing his gloves in this scene.
Nope.
Just as Kyrie had said, they were completely pristine, free of the wear and tear of work. His skin was smooth and pale, his fingers long and slender. They almost made her feel jealous.
Mr. Curie, you have such pretty hands.
Yes, they are, aren't they? Wouldn't it seem almost sinful to use them for such lowly purpose?
They only look nice because you don't do any work. If you're gonna complain every time, just cook your own food.
You really are a dunce. I did just say that I wouldn't, didn't I? Are your ears broken? If I'm taking something into my body, I have every right to judge the quality of the substance. In that sense, it's your duty to make something that appeals to me, Karamia. Right, duty?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my, your ignorance makes this so much more difficult. Very well, let me explain it so even a simpleton can understand. In short, cut it out and make me something delicious, you stupid lion.
Like I said, if you're going to complain, why don't you? What are you arguing about?
Axel! Pancakes sure are delicious!
That is the correct answer!
For sweets, man? Wow, what a shock.
Well,
Axel, his pancakes are delicious!
Probably because the other two are... I'll get to that. Probably also because the other two are side with Kyrie, don't side with Kyrie, or pancakes.
Side with Kyrie, side with Karamia, pancakes!
Pancakes?
I like how the screen shook, though, when he realized there are pancakes.
Food. Oh, sorry. For me, of all people, to lose my composure and shout like that.
Oh, don't worry about it. You just surprised me a little.
So the Don made those, didn't he?
He did. They're fluffy and springy and delicious.
Yeah, they are. The Don's pancakes are the best in town. Best in town? Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
Yeah, you're just wasting your breath complimenting Karamia's awful cooking just to flatter him.
Kyrie.
Yes, what?
I wasn't trying to flatter him. They really are delicious. They're cooked just right. They're the perfect size and softness, and the flavor is fantastic. Don't you agree, Cora?
I don't think I've really put that much thought into the flavor.
You haven't? What a waste. I can't understand why you do something so wasteful with something you only might get the chance to savor once a month. Axel, cool down, cool down.
Oh no, the robot man is overheating.
Do I need to dump a bucket of water on you?
Oh no, that'll make him malfunction. He's already malfunctioning.
I'm sorry, it's just... pancakes have a sort of magical hold over me. I just can't control myself.
Magic, huh? You really are pathetic for that disgusting slop to have such power over you.
Oof, I think those are fighting words.
I think Kyrie is also always a little bit of fighting words. He throws out fighting words like, yeah, fight me, I dare you.
And Kramia's just like, okay, like, just shut up and make your own if you're gonna say these fighting words. And Gay's just like, no, screw you!
No, my hands aren't suited to such lowly work. You have to make something good for me. Obviously.
But Karamia just wanted to make something that he likes.
Actually, he wanted to make something that Cora likes. Mask Man!
We're robbing the hood.
He is wearing a hood.
He is. Do you want to do...
Like, he's supposed to have a voice.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are the voices not playing? Mess with the voice set? Why are all of them... Oh no, they're all turned off.
He's just really quiet. Excuse me. Hello, Dr. Crow. I'm surprised you're coming out to greet me.
Thanks for coming, Doctor. I've told the soldati to come into the living room when it's their turn, like usual.
Thank you. You Oz fellows are great. Physicals always go smoothly here.
Is it different in other places?
Yeah, a lot of the others are not as compliant, nor do they show up on time.
If I'm remembering right, Famiglia Grimm's Gretel was quite a handful, wasn't she?
Ah, yes. By now I've grown quite accustomed to her verbal abuse.
Don't verbally abuse people.
All I'm doing is trying to give her a checkup. I wonder why she hates me so much. I can't understand it.
Sir, everything is ready. Grazie, Axel. All right, Doctor, come right this way.
Oh, certainly. Cora, you're coming too?
Huh?
Oh, right, I forgot. Signorina, could you wait in your room?
My room?
Yeah, we can't exactly have you get your physical along with a bunch of guys.
I can't?
We don't want you in the same room as a bunch of guys getting physical. Why not?
I can't?
You don't want to see naked men or something. Or do you want to see naked men or something?
Naked?
They only have to take their shirts off. Don't worry.
I can perform the examination through undergarments for women, though. That said, it is a bit easier with them off.
There's nothing interesting about looking at naked men, so do as the Don says and wait in your room.
Okay, I will.
There's
Why am I
nothing
blushing?
There's nothing interesting about looking at naked guys.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I wonder how long physicals take.
She lay down on her bed, alone, in her room.
I'm so bored. Maybe I should borrow a book from Mr. Cramia.
She thought, but...
If I ran into Mr. Cramia naked...
She knew that with a personality like his. Dang it, shows.
No, you have to get the special CGs or something. I don't know if there are special CGs like that in this game. I feel like there are.
I just thought we're both like, no, like there's nothing interesting. And they're just looking at the chat. Dang it, showed up this naked guys.
Do
She
you
knew
want
that
to
with
see naked men?
I don't.
Eh.
She knew that with a personality like his, something like that would probably wouldn't bother him. Still, the mere thought caused her to instantly lose all desire to leave her room. Because she doesn't want to see naked guys either.
I guess I should just take a nap since I don't have anything else to do.
A soft sound reached her ears. It was just loud enough to rouse her from her slumber.
I'm still tired, but...
She rubbed her eyes and got up, and in front of her was a naked guy.
I'll be right there!
Sorry for making you wait so long.
Whoa!
What's wrong?
You startled me. Doctor?
Iwamine?
Startled you?
Anyone would be startled if someone dressed in all black suddenly appeared at their door, wouldn't they? At least, I think so. I disagree.
Of course you would.
Of course I would, because I'm probably the one dressed in all black.
Exactly.
Oh, you mean what I'm wearing? Well, don't worry about me. Come on, let's get you checked out.
Right here?
Yes, don't worry, I have all my instruments with me. You can keep some undergarments on. I thought you would probably be more comfortable here than in the main house.
Well, That is true. I'm in your hands, Doctor.
We're not dating the doctor.
Yes, but the doctor has to inspect us. Mr. Cramia!
Oh, Cora and Dr. Robin. Finished with her physical.
Yes, I'm heading back now. Thank you for coming out. I'm counting on you next month as well.
Wow,
Monthly
monthly
checkups.
physicals?
Jeez.
That's frequent.
How did your checkup go, Signorina?
He said there wasn't really anything wrong with me. I don't know if that's true, but he said there wasn't really anything wrong with me. How about you, Mr. Cramia?
There's not anything wrong with her that he can find. Same here. I'm the very picture of health.
That's good. What about you, Axel? Though, judging from your demeanor, I'm guessing nothing's out of the ordinary for you.
Yeah, I've never had any particular issues. Just more sweets.
I guess your good health is your only redeeming feature.
Couldn't we say the same for you?
Oh, please, don't lump me together with you. I have 100 more redeeming qualities than you.
Well, I'm just glad everyone is well. Health is more important than anything. If you're feeling even a little under the weather, go see the doctor. He gets really annoying if you just try to ignore your health problems.
Except right now. Because doctors are busy dealing with coronavirus and they don't have time for your random mini shit.
Dr. Robin Hood does have a bad case of medical curiosity, after all.
Ah! People are gone!
People are disappearing.
We
But-
killed the people!
We did?
Yes, we are a murderer.
Murder?
Oh my gosh. How long has it been since you've done that?
A while.
A long while.
Well, no, I did it the other day.
When?
I mean, I don't think I did it, like, with you, but I did it the
Oh.
other day.
Okay.
All right, the watering's done. I think these veggies will be ready soon. I should make sure I tell Mr. Cramia. Isn't that... Axel!
Dot. Axel stood before her with a raised pistol in his hand, not saying a word. Its muzzle was pointing straight at her forehead. He was silent, his face expressionless and unfeeling. There was no way to know what he was thinking. Murder, 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 murder. Just kidding.
Huh?
As if I would shoot our guest, Mr. Karami would scold me.
That's all he would do.
Exactly.
But I don't want to get scolded.
Your job was to protect her, not to murder her.
You scared me! He hasn't called me guest in a while.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yep.
Although the word had served as something of a barrier before, now she felt oddly attached to it.
What are you doing carrying a gun around? Wait, if it's work-related, then maybe I shouldn't ask.
I'm trying to murder somebody. It's fine. Just keep this between us.
So it's a secret?
Ah, yes, it's a secret murder. Because normal murder's just out in the open.
Yep.
Yes. I won't tell you if you can't keep it to yourself. Now shut your mouth.
I will, I swear.
Alright. He checked to make sure that they were alone before he knelt down and whispered into her ear. Target practice.
That's it?
Well, guns are for shooting. They don't exactly serve any other purpose.
Well, yeah, but...
Why are you laughing?
I mean, even I know you use guns. I'm not sure why you need to keep it a secret.
It's complicated.
Complicated?
It's a secret. Wow, you really are a hard worker.
That's weird. I don't really know what makes it complicated, but... Axel, you really do work hard.
I love how most of these options, I'm like, pick this one, and you're like, no, I like the other one.
Oh, but making fun of him.
I'm not doing anything particularly commendable.
That's not true. You're practicing. Also, I'm getting so tired of her voice.
Then change it!
But
As
it
I said
suits her.
last time, the voice isn't hers unless you say it is. If you say, no, this is, I don't like this, pick another one.
See, it suits her too well, but I'm tired of having so many lines in that voice.
So sorry that you're the main character of this story.
What you should be saying sorry for is that the MC is so annoying and stupid.
No, I can't be sorry for that.
And happy. Oh.
Happy birthday?
It's not Damien's birthday anymore.
Oh.
We missed it.
Well, it's somebody's birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
Somebody.
Is it Medic's birthday?
I don't know. That'd be pretty odd and kind of funny.
That would be an odd way to spend your birthday with us.
That would be.
You're practicing. It's a lot of work to keep trying until you get good at something.
Nope. Good. Don't spend your birthday watching us.
Dude, use it on something more fun.
Yeah. Why?
Huh?
What are you trying to accomplish by complimenting me?
Dating? What? Nothing
Is
in
that-
particular.
Is that how dating works?
I don't know. I mean, what we're trying to accomplish by clicking that option is dating, right? Technically.
But is that her intention?
What? Nothing in particular?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, I'm sorry for doubting your motives. Kyria frequently plays pranks like this on me. He'll set me up with a compliment only to knock me down with his next breath.
That sounds 100% like Kyria, and I don't know why you would believe him. That does sound like something Mr. Kyria would do.
It doesn't just sound like something he would do. He does it all the time. Just a little while ago. No, never mind. It's not something you need to hear. And, what was I gonna say? I'm happy you complimented me. It made me really, really happy. I am a robot. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Beep boop.
Beep, boop.
Beep boop.
Beep, boop, 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 bop.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Beep, bop, boop,
Beep.
boop, beep.
The weather is so nice.
She set down the now empty watering can and stretched her limbs. Like most people should do, more often.
What?
Like
You should
me.
stretch?
Yeah, I should. The freshly watered plants glittered in the sunshine.
Then you should stretch now.
But that means getting up and then losing my headphones.
What do you mean
Because I-
losing your headphones?
Well, I gotta put them down, so they're not gonna be on my head.
Can't you just put them in your hand and then stand up?
Put Put them in my hand?
Yes.
My hands would have to be pretty far down.
How low are your headphones?
How short is the cord?
Yeah.
I can sit up straight in my chair and it's fully taut.
Wow.
Remember, I'm also pretty tall and it is a short cord. And my computer's on the ground.
Sounds like a you
So-
problem. Don't you have speakers?
Why, yes, my monitors do have speakers, but I don't want your sound to go through my microphone and cause a loop.
What, me?
Yes, what you do. I don't want to do what you do. I'm trying to be responsible and not cause a loop.
You're blaming me.
Yes, I blame you.
Okay.
Glad we had that settled.
Okay, I'll just look at my work on my phone for a while then.
What do you mean? Continue on with the game.
I don't think I have anything else to do today.
Except for try to take over the world.
That sounds fun.
It was only natural that a freeloader like herself was rarely given any responsibilities.
Maybe I should go out for a bit.
With what money?
Walking is free until you wear out your shoes.
I don't know who this is. Also, why are the voices not working?
I don't know. I mean, okay, so this is the red brick, which means that you're in front of the Oz house. And I feel like the only one within the Oz house to call you Miss Cora would be Karamia. Maybe. I don't know. I'm very confused.
Voice it if you think it's him.
Hmm? What? Why would I?
Oh, Karamia? Well, no, he goes with Signorina most of the time.
Most of the time.
I can. It's fine. Oh, if it isn't Miss Cora.
Just as she was walking out the gate, someone called out to her. When she turned around toward the voice, she saw... Oh. Mr. Curie!
You sounded so dejected that it was your character.
I'm tired.
Maybe you shouldn't have gotten up so early to play Animal Crossing.
I didn't get up early. I stayed up late. Watching a
Maybe you
video on
should've
absinthe.
On what?
Absinthe.
What?
It's okay. I like Curie's voice. I'm tired of Cora's voice.
Kyrie took off his hat and placed it over his chest, giving her a little nod.
You seem free at the moment. Would you care to join me on a stroll?
With you?
Yes, indeed.
You mean all alone with you?
Is that a problem?
Yes.
A problem? It's Mr. Curie we're talking about. He must have some kind of ulterior motive.
Exactly.
I guess it's pretty rude to think about him that way, though.
It really isn't.
It's not rude if it's true. No, it's not. If you don't mind my company, please allow me to join you.
What a strange thing to say. I invited you precisely because I don't mind your company after all.
Shut up, we're not trying to date you.
I don't bother inviting people to spend time around me if I can't stand them.
They chatted as they walked around the Oz domain. During a pause in their conversation, Kyrie looked Cora straight in the eyes.
Miss Cora, what do you think of me?
Dumb.
I've been worried that you might have the wrong impression of me.
No, we probably have the right impression of you.
Wrong impression? Am I wrong in thinking you believe me to be a cruel and callous man without a heart?
Yes.
I can't exactly tell him that I sort of do. Of course not. Well, maybe a little, but only a little.
Oh.
She panicked when she saw Kyrie's expression turn sullen.
But I think you're a kind person at heart, even if you say some scary things sometimes. That's what I believe.
Really?
Yes.
I see. I guess you really do have the wrong impression of me after all, Miss Cora.
What?
I am a cruel man, devoid of kindness. I'd betray anyone for my own benefit. I am quite confident that I could dispose of you without a shred of doubt.
Mr. Kyrie.
I don't say this to threaten you, but as someone living in the same household, I thought it was something you ought to know. Now, let's leave this rather dark topic here and enjoy our walk.
Stab him.
Don't stab him. He'll
Stab
definitely
him.
murder you if you do.
Stab him.
He'll definitely murder you.
Stabby, stabby.
Or worse.
What's worse than murder?
Making your life a living hell.
I think the Caesar already tries to do that.
Remember, he doesn't dirty his own hands. He just conveniently tells Caesar where you are at any given time. He might send you on a task and then have Caesar come hunt you and terrify you. And then every time you go out, Caesar just happens to be there waiting.
So, what happens a lot of the time already?
Not a lot of the time. She's been here for weeks now.
Is that... What's wrong?
It's the salon! We're gonna get our hair done. Suddenly, a strangely clothed group of people appeared from around a corner.
It's a cult!
The clothes they were wearing were even darker than Robin Hood's black robes. Their movements were accompanied by the tinkling sound of many bells.
It's a Tinkerbell cult!
Ah yes, the cult of Tinkerbell.
Yep.
They were bearing a long crimson box, taking long and careful strides as they walked down the street, singing doo-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-doo.
Oh, a funeral procession.
Oh, whoops.
Funeral procession?
You probably don't know what that means because of your amnesia, I take it. You understand what death is, right? Death from natural causes, death from old age, death from illness, falling over dead, death by car, death by asphyxiation, death by fire, death by cold, death from starvation.
Killed by Ukyo, the
Life
Grim
has
Reaper.
many conclusions. Do you know what it actually means to die? I, like Ukyo, have green hair, so I know.
The Grim Reaper.
Dying is when you stop living, right?
In your phrasing, I'd say it's more accurately when you've stopped living. At any rate, I'm convinced you do understand the concept of death. That will make explaining things much easier. That was a funeral procession, judging from the participants. They were probably carrying the body of someone from the slums.
Participants?
She looked at the procession again. If what Kyrie had said was correct, the coffin they were carrying had a corpse inside. Even though it was the middle of the day under the warm sunlight, she felt a chill run down her spine. Suddenly, a familiar silhouette caught her eye among the group.
Mr. Manboy?
I forgot that was a name. No, even from this distance, she could tell it wasn't him. His clothes were the same as Manboy's, but he wasn't the right height, and his hair was different. Carrie looked at her, wondering if something was wrong. With her eyes still on the crowd, she explained,
That person's outfit. It looks just like Mr. Manboy's.
Naturally. He is employed by that estate as well.
That estate?
I took you down the street before, didn't I? I told you about the salon my associates and I frequent as well.
Yeah, you get a lot of haircuts.
At the end of that road is another mansion. Not the salon, but an office responsible for several public services. One of those is a funeral parlor. Disposing of the dead like this is part of their job.
Disposing of the dead?
Yes. It's the same whether you're one of the townspeople or an inhabitant of the slums. If you die, they'll be taking care of you soon enough.
Fun!
They disposed of the corpses from back when you and Axel were captured as well. Very cleanly, might I add.
Oh.
It must be hard work.
It sounds like hard work.
Indeed. I can't imagine washing a complete stranger's corpse myself.
They wash corpses?
Indeed. They don't just cram filthy corpses into caskets. They clean them up and dress them in funeral garb. Of course, depending on the state of the body, they may have to inter them in a different manner. Though, it is rare for them to be performing a service at this hour.
This is a weird conversation they're getting into.
This is a great conversation we're getting into.
Why is this happening?
Is it?
Indeed. If it's a service for someone from the slums, they would normally handle it in the early morning. Perhaps their schedule was particularly busy today.
Too many... Do that many people really die?
Everyone
Yes.
dies eventually.
They do. That's rather normal. A single shot to the chest or head, and even you would be in their care rather quickly. Oh, please don't be so afraid. I have no intention of laying a hand on you at the moment, and on the off chance that I should decide to shoot you, you'd just end up at Dr. Robin Hood's. After all, he's a doctor. I'm sure he'd be able to save your life.
Oh, well that's a relief. I'm sure I could rest easy with Dr. Crow taking care of me. Huh? There's no illness the doctor can't cure, right?
Indeed, that is true.
He can't heal the dead though, can he? Like bringing people back to life and stuff?
It might cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh, don't be silly. He's a doctor, not a magician. However capable he may be, he can cure neither old age nor terminal illness.
Oh, and your brother's body. Nothing.
I'm sorry. Well, I guess saying there's no illness he can't cure invites misinterpretation. You seem to take everything so literally. I guess that's one of your faults. What does a doctor who can treat any illness do when he encounters an incurable disease? Huh?
He finds the cure.
What if there's a way to cure it, but he doesn't know how to perform the technique? What is such a doctor to do then? Kill the patient? Sharky has lost his FMA privileges.
Okay, that
Oh,
wasn't
that's the
the
joke you were making.
Well, technically, it cost him his arm and his brother's body, not his arm, his leg, his brother's body. But you got the reference at least.
What do you mean it cost an arm in his brother's body, not all three?
The costing the leg was to bind Al's soul to the armor. So he technically lost an arm and his brother's body to trying to bring the mother back to life. I know this stuff!
I'm like... Was that it? I guess so. It's been a long time.
Or it was his arm for... or was it his arm for his brother's body? No, right.
It would have had to be his leg with the body. Because he had to make the circle with his arms in order to save his brother and bind it.
That's right.
Logic.
Okay, but at least I... And what do you mean I lost my privileges? That was like a half funny bad joke.
No, not really.
Oh.
You wouldn't even repeat it. So then I completely missed what you were saying.
Because you kept talking and I didn't want to disturb your talking.
I'm reading my fucking lines.
Exactly, you're being a good streamer. I'm being the bad streamer and making FMA jokes.
I'm tired of Cora.
Well, too bad. We're only at week 6.
A riddle?
There's still like...
Oh no, I'm just
14
thinking aloud. What would you do?
Man, I have another reference stuck in my head.
Oh yeah?
It's that dog joke, but you're on thin ice. I've made that joke too many times in the past. I'm trying not to. The answer is I'd find a way.
I'd find a way to save the patient.
Even if you couldn't find one?
Even then, I'd keep looking until I did.
What if you searched for all eternity and couldn't find it?
Mr. Curie.
My apologies. I enjoy being cruel.
If I don't give up, there's still a chance. It'd be a waste to give up hope.
Yes, that is true. If you don't give up hope, it will glimmer forever. Thank you very much. I feel a bit braver now.
You do? Why?
Now that is a secret. Let's go.
Ah! Wait, Mr. Curie!
I guess I made Medic mad at me for making the FMA joke. What? Am I not allowed to make bad jokes? Isn't that what my job is here?
No, your job is to read your fucking lines.
But when I have no lines, what am I to do?
Hey, let me find you some.
If I have no lines, what am I to do? Obviously, it is to make jokes.
No, your job is to read your fucking lines. Read it.
Again, I asked you, what if I don't have any lines? What do I do?
You have one right now.
I'm talking about before.
I don't care. You have one now.
Cora, I need to talk to you.
What's wrong?
I've been thinking about how to bring your memories back. I think a blow to the head would do it.
Oh, come on. Axel's not Kyrie. Kyrie would do that.
There's a place I'd like to go. Would you come with me? Okay!
Okay! Thank you, Axel!
It's a little early to be thanking me. You don't have your memories back yet.
That's not what I meant. I'm just happy you were thinking about me like that. So, thank you!
You're quite welcome. Now let's get going.
いらっしゃい。おや、二人仲良く転んで怪我でもしたのかな。
Why are the voices back now?
It seemed to be periodically in and out. I don't know.
I think I read something while looking that's like the game is 70% voice acted.
Yeah, it's not fully.
That's just annoying.
Eh.
I'm not that clumsy.
I think he was talking about me.
Well, he's not wrong.
That is true.
なんだ、仲がいいところを見せつけに来たのかい。そういうのは間に合っているんだけどね。
No. I was hoping you could take a look at her again.
彼女見たところ元気そうだが、どこか悪いのかい？
Yeah, her brain.
Yes, her head.
Axel?
But it's true.
I can't exactly deny it when he says it like that.
つまり、彼女の知能を上げてほしいという。
Yes. Well, actually, I'm not really sure how we should proceed. I just thought that since you can cure any ailments, you might be able to bring Cora's memories back.
So that's what he meant when he said my head was broken. I thought he was just insulting me.
Why not both?
Why not both?
そういうことか。記憶の回復ね。
Can you help me?
さあどうだろう。君みたいに記憶を丸々喪失した人を見たことがないからね。
You just gotta get Orion out of your head.
I'm kind of like... What's our normal?
わかりました。どう
I
ですか？
think
大きいですか？
Can I just take narrator and stop doing her voice?
I also read that she only speaks during like finales.
I'm gonna test it out.
ま、できる限りのことはしてみるさ。それにしても、君が他人の心配をするなんて珍しいこともあるものだね。
Is it that strange?
いや、いい傾向だと思うよ。
Positive change. And then she didn't speak. I'm sorry. I dragged you out here for my own satisfaction, but it was all for nothing.
Damn it.
I told you!
I wanted to try. I was hoping. I'll just leave it on, just in case.
You
For
tried
any
so
things
hard.
that it does pop up for, you know, maybe during the finale it'll be her and you instead of me.
Why do you not want to talk as much?
I'm tired of doing her voice. It's annoying.
Then swap her voice! Change it! Doesn't
Can you
matter if
imagine
find it
Cora speaking with a
fitting.
voice like this? It doesn't fit.
Use your normal voice!
This is my normal voice.
Then do it!
I can't sound this peppy in my normal voice.
You don't have to.
I absolutely have to sound peppy for her. What are you talking about? See this big old smile on her face. It's disgusting.
Well, you're the one who want to play this game.
Yeah, so every
So you
route we
have to be
finish, we're
doing-
gonna take a nice long break to do some other thing.
And then you'll probably have to sound just as peppy in that.
You want to
Because
trade? I'll take
because you-
Karami if you take Korra.
No.
Yeah, read the rest of the line.
No. I'm
You're
not
already
talking
reading the
to-
first word.
I'm not talking to myself here.
Why not?
Because...
I had to talk to myself when it was Korra and Kiryu.
Doesn't matter. You chose your character, and you shall voice her.
I'm giving you MC for every game from now on.
Every game? For every single game from now on. Really?
Unless I know for a fact that it's like Cinders, yeah. Yep.
Let's see how well that goes.
It's been fine before.
It won't go well, I'll tell you that.
Do our streams ever go that well?
They can.
Can they?
Yes, they can.
2 hours of us doing well at this?
Uh-huh, it's possible.
You think it's possible for us to do this well for 2 hours?
Yes.
See, you're just as optimistic as MC, so you should voice her.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does.
Just voice your character.
No! It's not your fault, Axel.
I just thought if anyone could cure you, it'd be Dr. Hood. I thought I'd finally come up with a good idea for getting your memories back too.
My memories might not have returned, but something wonderful happened anyways.
Would you rather have the chat voice Korra? I said, would you rather have the chat voice Korra?
What, medic?
Yeah, let's pull Medic onto this voice call real quick.
We could start a Discord. See who else pops in to join us.
That'd be... Oof.
I don't know who would want to bother with that. It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be an experience. Wonderful.
Yeah, you invited me out.
Unlike
Up
a
until
date.
now.
Unlike a date.
To the doctor?
Yeah.
Wow, so romantic.
Exactly.
Up until now, it's always been me asking you or you accompanying me when I go out.
It was just a trip to the clinic and back.
It was still a delightful outing. I like being able to talk to you while we walk like this. I hope you invite me out like this again.
I keep telling you, just change your voice. That might be difficult. I have a lot of work to do, and guarding you when you go into town takes priority over everything else.
Oh,
But what if I let you know when the opportunity presents itself?
really?
Yeah, if the opportunity presents itself, that is.
Got it. I can't wait.
Please be patient. Telling you, just change your voice.
That was delicious.
Thanks for clearing your plate again today, Korra.
Like, do you want to try a scene with my normal voice? Because it's going to be bad.
Would it though?
Yeah.
Would it though?
Yes, it would. Because it's not the voice I'm sick of doing, it's the attitude and perkiness. So if I do it in my actual normal voice, it's not gonna sound right.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, I'll do the scene.
Nobody else is going to cheer you on for doing it, but I'm just going to say do it.
Okay, we'll fuck it up for this one scene.
You say that like it's a big deal.
I simultaneously want to do it properly and also hate this.
Well, okay, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Oh.
Yes, Medic agrees with me!
But what if I just want cake?
Then you eat the cake! You can't keep your cake if you're eating your cake.
Sure I can, if I make another cake.
Okay, but then you'll want to eat that cake because cake is delicious.
At some point I'll get full.
Yes, but then you'll just eat it another day.
And then I'll get diabetes, and then I won't be able to eat any cake. That sounds terrible.
So anyway, Medic also agrees with me, do it. So I already read this line.
Your cooking is so delicious that I just gobble it all up.
You're not even trying!
That is my normal voice. Like I said, it's the perkiness and cheeriness that I hate. And her general, obliviously happy attitude.
Just keep going.
Well, if you're not careful what you're gobbling up, you might end up gaining weight. Oh.
Don't be so rude.
Please don't be so rude, Mr. Curie.
Yeah, Kyrie. If you want to attack something, go after my delicious food. I like hearing the Signorina praising my cooking while she eats her fill.
Mr. Cramia! Really? Well, to each his own. I think you'll make a lovely, plump, tasteless couple. See, I like Curie's voice.
Sorry, MC can't be that deep.
But she can be my level of deep.
Yes, because your voice isn't really deep.
That's because I hate what my voice sounds like to everyone else.
You hear it deeper than it actually is.
I know.
So, like, it's really not deep?
Yeah, it's just miserable.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of the food you made this morning.
What? If you thought it was bad, you don't have to tell me now.
Also, how can you say that it can't be Curie's level of deep when the voice I give him isn't that much deeper than my own?
But your voice isn't that deep.
Yeah, but then how is his too deep for Cora?
Because your voice isn't that deep.
How is that too deep for Cora?
Because that's not what you sound like when you voice Cora with your own voice.
Yeah, but it's not that far off.
Like, again, how you sound to yourself is not what we're hearing.
Yes, but I can still hear ranges. This and this are not that far off. This and this are very far off.
Just read your lines.
It was surprisingly good.
Oh, seriously?
Yes, seriously. I thought I should let you know that even you can accomplish something of worth if you put your mind to it.
Oh, it's weird to hear you praising my food.
Indeed, it is. Perhaps we should pray that fire and brimstone won't rain from the sky tomorrow.
Haha.
Huh? Didn't...
Good morning. Oh, good. Oh, morning, Axel.
I must have imagined it.
Why are you looking around, Cora?
Oh no. I just thought I heard something at the front door.
Heard something?
Yeah, it's kind of bugging me, so I'll go take a look.
Wait, I'll come with you.
I knew it. Someone's here after all. Yes, coming.
Cora, don't just open the door like that.
Huh?
Hello, Cora baby! Oh.
Hansel, Greta. Call me that again. I'll need a broom to collect your remains.
Ah! Hansel and Gretel.
どうもどうもアクセル相変わらず全世界の不幸を背負った顔してんな
Now the voices start in the
I hate
same
this game
scene.
Sometimes. I hate this game sometimes. Shut up. This is just the face I was born with. What do you two want?
トリックはトリートってね
Again, I shall say, I don't know how people watch us. Huh?
お菓子は間に合ってるからいたずらしに来たの。
What?
Axel!
Gromia and Kyrie come out to see what was going on. Immediately understanding the situation, Gromia grabbed Cora by the arm and dragged her behind him. This is dangerous, so please stay back, Signorina. But Axel is...
But Axel is... Is there anything you can do for him right now? You're our guest, so behave like one. Stand back and tremble as you wait.
We'll save Axel, okay?
Okay. Please save Axel. Seems like we have a request. What should we do?
Burn it.
Burn Cora?
Okay.
Yes, great.
No. Save him, obviously. Let's go, Kyrie.
Maybe she's a witch. Maybe they need to burn her at the stake. I'm surrounded by idiots who don't consider the consequences of their actions.
What's the
What a
reference? Throw her in a lake. If she sinks and drowns, she's innocent, but if she floats, she's a witch.
Remember to attach cinder blocks or something, stones or something to her.
Gretel clicked her tongue at how composed Kyrie was.
老怪男今日があんたの命日よ
Language.
I appreciate how single-minded your attacks are.
Grabbing a shotgun from its mountings on the wall, Kyrie pulled a handful of shells from the adjacent vase and skillfully loaded the weapon with practiced hands, because we just keep shotguns everywhere.
Well, it is their home.
After handing it to Karamia, he repeated the process to arm himself in turn. You should think about Scarlet, always cleaning up after you two.
うるさいわねあんたたちに関係ないでしょ
I can just see his pained face already.
平気平気負けて帰らなければ大丈夫だからな
You think you can win an away game? You sure are optimistic. Well, I guess that's better than being pessimistic.
Oh, no, pessimism's definitely better.
今の私の悪口よね許さない皆殺しにしてやるわ
That bird looks like it's gonna kill somebody.
Angry Bird.
What? You're gonna play Angry Birds next on stream?
What, next community day?
I mean, if you can find a way to stream it, go for it. Play Angry Birds.
You play
Gretel
Angry Birds.
Why would I play Angry Birds?
Hmm?
Gretel pulled out a hand grenade with one hand, threading a finger from her opposite hand through the loop of the pin. If you... I wish you'd give that "I'll kill you all" thing a rest. Before she could throw it, Cromie had closed the distance between them, his hands clamped around hers.
When did you?
Don't you underestimate us beasts, Gretel. With a quick chop of his hand onto her wrist, the grenade fell harmlessly to the floor and exploded, killing them all.
Harmlessly.
Exploded, killing them all. He kicked it behind and away from him with his heel, straight into Kyrie's outstretched hand a few meters away.
My grenade! We're confiscating it because it's dangerous.
Kyrie checked to make sure the pin was still in place before dropping it into his pocket and exploding. The dangerous object now confiscated, he took aim at Hansel and fired without hesitation, murdering him. Whoa, isn't firing out of the blue like that kind of unsportsmanlike?
Oh, the accusation of unsporting conduct cuts me so deeply, coming from someone who just showed up without warning to assault us.
Isn't that how assault normally works?
You're not going to die anyway, so just take a couple more shots.
No thanks, Gretel.
Bring out the emergency backup!
In response to her call, the bird on her shoulder spread its wings and flew into Chromia's face. What?
Don't underestimate me either, bedhead!
With Chromia distracted, Gretel twisted herself out of his grip. Her hand flew back into the same bag she'd drawn her grenade from. Well, bye-bye! The entire area was engulfed in a bright burst of light as a tremendous bang echoed through the halls because they were flashbanged.
Gonna just leave that there for a moment.
It's very white, and it's kind of blinding.
Turn your screen brightness down then.
I don't think my TV has that. As one of my monitors is a TV.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
What? Where am I going to get the money to buy another good monitor?
Oh, you need another good monitor. Okay.
Well, if I don't use my TV, I only have one monitor.
Oh no, only having one monitor.
Yes, it's painful to only have one monitor. Without a chance to prepare himself, Chromia could only stumble back, dazed and deafened. A stun grenade?
Well, it appears that the enemy has retreated. Why don't you sit down?
How are you still okay? He turned towards the sound of Kyrie's voice, still rubbing his eyelids.
I predicted that this would happen.
Kyrie caught Chromia by his shoulder as he stumbled by, stepping onto his superior's foot and pulling him towards the floor. Whoa. Still dazed, Chromia just fell to the floor.
Look, just sit down and wait until your eyes adjust. You're going to cause more trouble if you stumble around blind.
How? If you're going to do that, do it. At least be nice about it.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to go easy on people.
Well learned, you dirtbag.
No thanks, that sounds like too much effort.
He chuckled and then walked over to Axel at an easy pace.
Axel, you're not actually that badly hurt, are you?
He looked down at him on the floor, not even deigning to crouch over him for a closer inspection of his wound. Yeah. Axel lay face up, his left hand on his stomach. His glove was stained with fresh blood. I'm fine.
Yeah, he's just bleeding from the stomach. That's fine. What's wrong with that? That's totally normal.
Exactly. You're not fine. We need you to take you to the clinic.
Even though you still can't see?
Then...
I refuse. Why do I have to take care of Axel?
Well, if you don't let me go, then you have to go. You idiot, Kyrie.
Yes?
I wasn't asking for your opinion.
Axel! Oh my, how convenient.
I guess it is.
Axel, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just bloodied.
But you're bleeding so much.
You should have seen the other guys.
We did.
Just a little blood. You have to stop the bleeding, and I'll be fine.
You really don't look okay. I'm going to call Dr. Crow.
You really don't.
Oh,
What?
my kitties are cuddled up with each other. They're curled up together. It's really cute.
Wow, you.
She must be really worried about you to run off like that.
Don't you smirk at me like that. It's disgusting. She could just leave me be. Whew.
I'm gonna take a picture of my cute cats.
So how are you doing, medic? Do anything fun this weekend? Gosh dang! Could have given me a heart attack. Am I wrong?
You are wrong because you don't have a heart attack. Oh no! Kitty! Kitty, come back!
My cat stood up and left.
Yeah, Kitty, come back!
You can blame it all on you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You started talking about cats, so the other cat laughed.
Aww. But my
You-
cats are cute.
You
They're
caused
being
Medic
cute.
to have a broken heart.
I'm sorry, Medic.
How could you?
By being as heartless and cruel as Kyrie, I guess.
You're really not.
I mean, at this rate, you are.
At what?
At this rate, you are.
I thought I was a nobody, not a heartless.
Is Axel going to be okay?
Oh, he's fine. His health is his only positive quality.
Dr. Robin said it wasn't a life-threatening injury, remember? Don't worry so much. But what if he dies?
But what if Axel dies? I might just laugh myself to death.
Stop it, Kyrie.
You don't find the idea of Axel dying from such a trivial wound just hilarious? But whatever would we do about the funeral? Should we start developing a plan, Karamia?
We should not. Could you control yourself and stop making jokes in front of the Signorina?
But I have been holding back.
You don't really seem to be holding anything back to me. But I can't help but think this wouldn't have happened if he'd used the gun.
I agree, but with a wound like that, he should have been able to suppress them on his own.
Axel really is a crap shot. Cora looked at the two of them upon hearing the unfamiliar term.
What's a crap shot?
It means he's not very good at aiming his weapon. If he's on your side in a firefight, save yourself the trouble and shoot yourself before he does.
We have Axel carry a shotgun. It may not have much penetrating power, but one round of buckshot covers a wider area.
To put it simply, it's the kind of gun even an idiot can manage, as long as he can avoid pointing it at his friends.
I'm not sure Axel even manages that, though.
Is Axel that bad?
Yeah, not only is he a terrible shot, but he doesn't even think of a gun as a gun in the first place. He's always swinging the shotgun around like an axe, so whenever he gives it to me for repairs, it's always bent every which way.
So give him an axe.
Yeah! I'm pretty good at repairing guns, but even I can't fix something that mangled. I could take it to a gunsmith friend of mine, but...
It's always a pleasure to hear the melody of his wails.
Well... Why do Tin Men not have axes? Why do they have guns instead of axes? Is this a you or a me?
He's a boy.
Remember the last time we did every boy is me and every girl is you?
Yeah, we established that he's a boy though.
What's
And
his voice sound?
the side characters are more balanced.
What does he sound like?
You know, fortunately, now I can just play examples for you.
大きすぎると思うが、これぐらいがいいのか?
Sounds like a boy.
Okay, but like...
Not a man, but a boy. And not man boy.
Now that was a bad joke. You shouldn't be saying these bad jokes. You should leave the bad jokes to me.
I can't leave you with a monopoly.
Why not?
Because
We're in a
monopolies are bad
capitalist
and we should destroy
society.
them.
We're in a capitalist society.
Yeah, that's a problem. We should destroy capitalism.
I got told off for saying that the other day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, by my roommate. What?
He shouldn't get mad at you for saying the truth. Kitty is back! Yay! I'm glad.
Update. The cat is back.
It's an important update. I'm so glad. What kind of cat?
The kitty updates.
Big cat? Little cat? Fluffy cat? Long cat?
I think you mean floofy cat.
Floofy cat? Small cat, much floof.
What?
Or long cat.
I don't
Or
understand.
baby cat. Kitties.
I don't understand you.
What?
I don't understand.
Oh, old and frail cat.
Oh. Cat getting exercise.
Cats need exercise.
Today.
Oh, Mr. Scarlet, hello.
I need to see Kyrie. Could you tell him I'm here?
Of course, Mr. Scarlet.
Also, I have a request.
A request, Mr. Scarlet?
Could you stop calling me Mr. Scarlet?
Why is that?
Because it's an annoying reminder
A reminder?
of when you said you thought I was a girl.
I wonder what these lines originally were, considering that, like, Mr. would translate to son, which is gender neutral. Unless they're doing the... But it wouldn't make sense as kun and chan. Because those are more gendered, but they're also a lot cutesier and friendlier. And a lot more polite. Or a lot less polite.
Don't ask me these questions.
You still remember that?
That was only like a few weeks ago. You forgot?
Of course I didn't, Mr. Scarlet.
Miss Cora.
I know you're a boy now. I just kind of figured you'd be happy if I made it clear that I knew by calling you Mr. all the time. No?
No, I'm thankful that you understand now. But when you call me Mister, all it does is remind me of that incident. Prefer if you called me something else.
Something else, huh? How about...
Do you want to guess what the correct answer is? Please,
I'm just
guess
gonna wait for it.
Please, I want you to make a guess on what you think the correct answer is. Please, I do want to hear what your guess is. Please. What do you honestly think is the correct answer?
My first guess as to what Axel would say is Scarly.
You're wrong.
Who's Scarly?
I don't.
Medic guesses Letty.
Let me. Apparently, that's only used on one route. On the brothel route, actually.
Interesting.
It is Scar. We need to be prepared.
Well, Medic, it looks like you and I were both wrong.
Be prepared.
So why don't you want to do Twitch things?
Because I suck at singing.
Okay, but you're singing now.
I didn't sing. Don't know what you're talking about.
You just did.
Nope.
You just did, and I'll be happy to clip that later. Highlight, you know?
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'll make sure to clip it later so that I can show you and remind you. It'll be titled Sharky Sings Part 2.
The sharkening?
No, just Sharky Sings Part 2.
I think Sharky Sings Part 1 is dead. I I don't think we have a part 1.
Did you really delete it?
I didn't! I think you deleted it to remake it and then never remade it. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! And now it's very long ago, and I don't think you can make it.
Well, eventually you'll have to put our videos up on YouTube, right? I mean, we made one.
We did make one.
And it was your suggestion that we need to start doing that.
Yeah, we should probably back them up in a place that is online, yes.
So you should start doing that.
I found out I don't have the image, so send me the image. And also create a banner for us, please.
I don't have Photoshop anymore.
Well,
Do you want to buy me
there's
Photoshop?
What?
Do you want to buy me Photoshop?
Technically, I have access to Photoshop.
Great. You want to give me access to Photoshop?
Can I remote into your computer?
Why?
I'm not giving you my password.
Isn't it just an Adobe password? Can't you just change that password
Yeah, probably.
to make it shareable?
Anyway, click Scar.
Scar!
Dot, 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 dot.
I guess I can't do anything, right? Then, Sir Scarlet! How do you like Sir Scarlet?
Honestly, I'd prefer if you just went back to calling me Scarlet.
Okay then, Scarlet. I'll go tell Mr. Curie you're here.
Thank you. Dot, 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 dot. Sir Scarlet. Sir Scarlet. I can't have her call me that in front of other people. But it sounds so nice and manly. Ah, yes, Sir Scarlet. Oh, if it isn't Scarlet. Mr. Karamia. Today... Oh, you had a meeting with Kyrie, didn't you? Early as always, I see. Naturally. Don't you hate it when people make you wait? I guess. Well, I'm sure that if you keep Kyrie waiting, he'll never let you live it down.
He's definitely just talking from experience.
Definitely. I'm a little disappointed, actually. I really would have rather negotiated with you, Mr. Gramia. There are a lot of things I'd like to do myself, but he won't let me handle money-related negotiations.
Also, if you're smart about this, you would definitely leave Kyrie to do all negotiations for the family.
Yeah, but like, who said that they were smart?
Kyrie says that he is smart, therefore he's like, no, I'm doing this.
Just play nice with him. Don't stab him this time. Yeah, I guess I have to.
Did Scarlet stab Kyrie at some point?
I don't know, I assume
What
so.
the fuck are you talking about?
I assume they have stabbed each other a few times.
I kind of doubt it. Kyrie's hands are too delicate for doing work so low as stabbing.
Okay, shooting each other.
Yeah, Kyrie's probably shot at him. Well, no. Scarlet would be smart enough not to piss Kyrie off in the first place, probably.
Just as underlings do.
Yeah, well, that's why they get shot. Excuse me. Where's Mr. Kyrie?
すぐに戻ると言って出て行った。
I'm waiting. There it is. Oh, I guess I'll just leave his tea here.
Ah,
You must have a really hard job, Scarlet.
何のことだ
I
What
like-
big red eyes you have.
And what bright purple hair?
What big ears you have.
Well, there was that incident with Hansel and Gretel last week.
ああ、そういう意味か。君が思っているほど大変じゃない。ヘンゼルとグレーテルの暴走は今に始まったことではないから。数ある仕事の一つに過ぎない。
Wait, so you send them out to try to kill Kyrie? Got it.
I mean, they do whatever the fuck, and then he cleans up after them.
Murder Kyrie!
Oh! I don't know why you want to murder Kyrie so badly.
Murder?
Scarlet sure has a good head on his shoulders. Well, keep up the good work.
言われなくても精一杯努力している。
Well, it'll be a bit more trouble for me if you keep working so hard.
Mr. Kyrie!
Kyrie mentioned. Yeah.
Different things.
Close enough. For
No.
her to take a seat, giving her permission to stay. She looked at the two of them and then took a seat next to Kyrie, because why would she sit next to Scarlet?
Do you think I'll agree to taking money alone to cover the damages?
そう言うと、
I'm saying that I want a new objet d'art and a decorative plant for my quarters.
待て。観葉植物ってなんだ。僕たちが払う金を個人的なことに使うつもりか。
It's up to us to decide how to use the reparation funds, isn't it?
それはそうだが、私物を買うのはどうかと思う。
What's the problem? Asset management is my job, after all.
I don't think you should be doing that.
Even though, absolutely, the answer is, well, that's him.
I don't think you should be doing that.
I don't think you should be using that money on yourself.
You certainly are brave to be talking back to me even though you're just a guest in this household.
Sorry.
You shouldn't be apologizing. What you said was correct. I'm a member of a house South of Miglia, and even I think Kyrie's in the wrong.
Scarlet!
So, what do you intend to do? I can't imagine you're implying that you would refuse to pay what you owe if you don't approve of how I intend to use the money.
Of course not. I'm not going to do anything. Couldn't even if I wanted to. But I do wonder what Mr. Karami would think. He doesn't seem like the type to suffer injustice like this.
He won't think anything of it, because I don't intend to tell him. As I'm sure you know, little boy, being the Don is a very high-pressure job. He can't be worrying himself about the management of funds, so I make sure he doesn't have to. And I'd like to keep the sweetest of the fruits to myself.
Sweetest fruits?
Poor Karamia. Wait a minute. Don't call me little boy.
Only just realized.
Uh-huh.
What do you expect me to call you? You aren't exactly big. Oh, yes, I see.
What's wrong, Mr. Kyrie?
Miss Cora, please stand over there. And you too, Scarlet.
Oh no. Oh no. Just what are you trying to do? Kyrie was the last to stand up. He walked over to them and then crossed his arms, seemingly deep in thought. Then he tugged at the two of them until they were standing back to back.
As I suspected, Miss Cora is indeed taller.
What?
You're lying.
I am not. Would you prefer it if I brought in a mirror so you could see for yourself?
No thanks. I think the reality of it would be too shocking. But no, I should be bigger. Right, Miss Cora? Oh, I think we're the same height.
I'm sure we're about the same height. I've never thought of you as particularly tall or short.
Tall or short?
Quite a punch to the gut, isn't it?
Punch to the gut? Did I say something I shouldn't have?
No. I'm glad I heard it directly from you. I knew you didn't mean any harm by it.
Yeah, he knows she didn't mean any.
But I'm not about to give up. We might be the same height now, but who knows what the future holds. I'll have to work hard every day from now on. Just you watch. Someday I'll be way taller than you. Tall enough to look down on you even.
Good luck, Scarlet.
Thanks.
These dumbasses. Who are we meeting with now?
The guy who we don't hang out with, the guy who we don't hang out with, the guy we do hang out with, the guy that we don't hang out with, the guy that we don't hang out with, or the cat girl.
Oh, so the cat girl.
No!
Oh. One of the guys we don't hang out with?
No!
But we never hang out with them.
Well, we'll hang out with him in another year.
Yeah, a year when we finally get around to the route.
2022.
Why do you keep skipping 2021?
Because we'll be busy probably doing something else.
But 2020 is the lost year.
What?
Oh, my roommate and I were joking about, or, well, she, I think, was telling me a joke or reading me a joke or something about how, with everything that's being canceled and all this stuff that's getting pushed back and postponed and stuff to the following years, it's like there's nothing really happening in 2020 except for the quarantine. And so, like, is 2020 just going to be known as the lost year?
No, because we're going to be quarantined the entire year.
Exactly. We lose the year of doing stuff out and about and fun.
But we survive, theoretically.
Yeah, but it'll still be lost to us.
It will be the year of the quarantine.
The lost year, yes. Axel!
Cora, what are you doing here?
I came to get you!
Rami and the others aren't with you?
No. They said they thought I'd be fine on my own.
That's so awful of them.
That's so awful of Mr. Krame and Mr. Kyrie. I wish they would be more concerned for you.
There's no need. I am merely a couple regime.
I think it was a while ago, but they said something about Axel just being a pawn.
A pawn, huh? That is the kind of thing you'd expect to hear from a mafioso.
It's just a cold hard fact. The Don and Consigliere are special, but I am not.
So from what I was reading, there should be a lot more capo regimes, actually, but we only ever talk to Axel.
Maybe they're a small mafia.
But they're the biggest mafia in the town.
And, okay, but the other mafias seem to be like 3 people.
Okay, but they have all the soldati. And it seems like some of the other mafias may also have soldati. We just only ever meet the leaders.
Also, given the insignificant nature of my injury, you really didn't need to come get me. Don't you remember? When I was injured, I walked to the clinic myself.
I do remember, but you were bleeding so badly. Weren't you worried?
There's nothing unusual about it. When your skin is broken, blood comes out. It's only natural. Also,
If you two are just going to argue, do you need to do it in my clinic?
yes, we aren't arguing.
Aren't you? The lovers' quarrel is then. It's essentially the same. This is a place of healing, not a place for idle chit-chat. If you want to talk, do it somewhere else, please.
While my Discord pings and pings.
Your Discord pings?
Yeah.
Who would be pinging you?
I don't know.
The town looks so normal.
Oh, I'm being pinged for a game night on like Friday. Which I will not be doing because we're doing our community day thing.
Exactly, and you're gonna be playing Angry Birds.
Or setting more things on fire. Well, I guess Angry Birds is also kind of about setting things on fire.
You're setting pigs on fire. I also haven't seen Angry Birds be played in about almost a decade. I already read the line, by the way.
Were you in the clinic that whole time?
Yeah, the doctor told me I shouldn't leave. Should have been fine to go out on patrol. He worries too much. Seems everything is as it should be at the estate as well.
Yeah, the repairman fixed up all the holes in the walls right away. Oh, that's right. Axel, keep practicing with the guns, okay?
Ah! He's sweating. What?
Well, Mr. Karamia and Mr. Kyrie said that you got hurt because you're not very good with guns. No matter how bad you might be at something, there's no fault that can't be overcome with practice. You can do it! Kill me.
No. Be a good MC. Be a positive MC. Love the people
I'm dying.
you date.
Please pour me more wine then.
Love the people you date. You wait here. Need to give my regards to the Don and Consigliere. Which one of you was it? Which one of you told Cora about my problem with guns? Tell me. Both of us.
It was Karamia.
Hey now, why are you putting all the blame on me?
Why would you expect anything different?
Superiors bear the responsibility for the actions of those under them. In other words, you are responsible for everything I do.
Yeah, right. You get to act like my subordinate only when it's convenient. Why did you tell her? Why? It just kinda happened.
Axel, you're a bad shot, and that's just a fact. What's wrong with stating facts?
There's plenty wrong with it. I'm in charge of protecting her. She won't be able to trust me if she knows I can't use a gun.
She already should have known, because you failed at it in front of her when you were protecting her from Caesar.
Shh. I don't think so. Marksmanship isn't everything after all. ... Ding! Ding dong, the witch is dead.
I'm so happy to be able to go out with everyone on a weekday like this.
Unlike Karami and Axel, I do not have a surplus of free time.
Well, whose fault is that? Kyrie.
It's Karami's fault. He's responsible for everything I do.
Stop acting like you're the only one who's busy.
But it's true.
Remind me again who went to bed early, even though he was supposed to be working through the nights?
But are you stupid? Work isn't something one should waste time on. Quite the opposite, in fact. Getting as much work done in as little time as possible is ideal. In the time it takes an idiot lion like you to finish one document, I've completed 10 or even 20. You should be getting down on your knees and thanking me, not complaining. This behavior is just deplorable.
They've started fighting again.
Where did Axel go?
Huh? Where did Axel? Oh, there he is! Axel!
What's wrong?
That's my line. What's wrong? Why did you just stop back here?
Can you keep this a secret from the Dawn and Kyrie?
Okay.
Axel cleared his throat before leaning over to whisper into her ear. There's a cat over there.
A
I thought we
cat?
got done dealing with cats.
Kitty!
She looked in the direction he was pointing.
A cute and good kitty.
You don't know if it's cute. You don't know if it's good.
All cats are cute and good.
I think that's a lie.
All cats are cute.
Okay, I personally don't believe that it's true, but I can't tell you it's completely wrong.
Medic has a cat, so Medic will agree with me. All cats are cute.
There was a single brown spotted cat sunning itself at the end of a narrow alley. It's so cute.
See, a cute cat. I guess Axel likes animals.
As they both watched the cat, she thought to herself that this might have been the first time she'd seen Axel smile so tenderly.
It looks kind of like Mr. Cramia.
The Dawn.
Yeah, because it's brown and stuff. Wow, I'm stupid.
Guess the color is the only thing I can agree on there. Oh. The cat looked up and raised its ears. It then stood and slipped between some buildings. It left. Axel sighed, disappointed. Cora looked up at him quizzically.
Do you like cats?
It's not like I'm especially fond of cats in particular, but small animals sure are cute, aren't they?
Yes.
What about animals?
Mr. Karamia! Mr. Curie!
That gave us quite a start. When we looked back, the two of you were nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, being stuck alone with Kyrie is like some kind of punishment. What's up with this alley? Well,
Axel asked me to keep it a secret, didn't he?
she didn't know why he wanted to hide it, but she didn't want to break her promise either. Cora shook her head and smiled.
It was nothing. Sorry for stopping like that. Let's get going, Axel.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Karamia, where were we headed again?
Today,
To the forest near the clinic.
is your name Karamia? I didn't know we were going to the forest.
Of course you didn't. I just made a change of plans. Now everyone, shall we?
Oh, please wait, Mr. Curie.
What should we do, sir? We'll follow him. Kiri does whatever he wants anyway. He must really enjoy himself every day like that.
Hmm? Isn't that... and Greta.
I guess they're causing trouble today.
It seems they never tire of such activities. When will they learn?
Shall we be going, Signorina?
Going?
Going, and gone.
アンデ軍団かかれ下等動物がいくら束になっても無駄よ
Are we really going to leave them like that?
Of course. It just got messier if we got involved. This is just like a game to them. As they watched, a fresh volley of grenades flew through the air. Seconds later, everything in their path was leveled in a rippling cacophony of explosions.
This seems a bit much to be a game.
ヘンゼル、グレーテル、街中で暴れるんじゃない。この間の賠償さえ終わってないんだ。僕の仕事を増やさないでくれ。
Poor Scarlet.
問題ないない。アンデルセンを倒せばオールオッケーっしょ。
アンデルセン料を手に入れれば賠償金なんてすぐ払えるもの
簡単に言ってるけど、この状況じゃ勝つことは無理だ。
スカーレットが加勢してくれたら平気っしょ。
僕は加わる気はない。
育児なしその銃は見せかけなの
なん
Yes.
と言われようが、僕は加勢するつもりはない。
アンデたちが優勢だ今日がグリムの命日だな命日だなんて難しい言葉バカのくせによく知ってたわね
Yeah, little brat.
Hey!
なんだとアンデのスペシャルショットで燃やし尽くしてやる
グレーテル、そこから離れろ。
分かってるわよ
Watching the fight we're not involved in isn't very interesting. Let's go, Signorina.
Huh? Wasn't there just...
Hey, where are you going? Come on, Signorina.
The smell of gunpowder here is so strong. I have to be careful by running directly into it.
She crept through the ruins, her eyes darting back and forth as she took in her surroundings.
I'm pretty sure it was around here.
She bent down and grabbed a large wooden board that had clearly seen better days. It was much heavier than she thought. It took all her strength to pull it up and away. Girl.
I knew it. I thought someone was here. It's dangerous. Let's get out of here together.
It's dangerous to go alone.
怖くて動けないの
That's fine. I'll carry you out of here, so...
いい盾見つけた
Before she could react any further, Gretel had her in an arm lock.
町の人間じゃないんだから死んだって平気よね鬱陶しいあの矢の盾になりなさい
Shield!
アン での矢をなめるな。二人ともぶっすり串刺しにしてやるぞ。
Wouldn't you bring down the wrath of Oz at that point?
Oh, yeah.
A sudden gunshot cut off any further dialogue. The shot had come from Scarlet. He was holding his rifle, glaring at Gretel with a faint hint of fury in his eyes.
双方、武器をしまってくれ。グレーテル、彼女を離すんだ。
なんで？いいところなのに。そうだそうだ、邪魔をするなスカーレット。
グリムとアンデルセンだけの問題なら僕だって目をつむる。だけど彼女はオズの保護下にある。巻き込めばただじゃ済まなくなる。だからやめてくれ。やめないものはこの銃で撃つ。僕は本気だ。
今のうちに。
Hmm?
グレーテル、君もだ。僕は必要なら仲間だって撃てる。
Scarlet put his rifle on his back and grabbed at the holster at his hip. He pulled out a dark gray magnum, which seemed inappropriately large for his small stature, like he was compensating. No one dared disobey him, and Calm soon returned to the area. Should we stop for today?
On one hand, I'd like to, and on the other hand, the more we do in a single stream, the less we have to do later.
Okay, but like we still have a long while to go.
How far are we from the branch point?
We just finished what the guide said is week 9. Week 17 is when there's no more weekend selections. So a while. Yeah, it like it says save here for the 2 pure love endings. Like that's a while away.
Okay.
So even if we did one more week, we still have a long way to go. So it probably makes sense to stop for today, and we can pick it back up on April Fools.
Oh yeah, that is April Fool's.
I know things.
Mm.
What are you mumbling about over there? Murmur?
Yes.
What? Murmur? You're not a cat. There are no... people don't become cats in this game. And cats don't become people. And there
Are
is
you
no
sure?
Mochi.
Are you
Yes.
sure? Do you
Yes.
see this one right here?
That's not a cat that's become a person or a person who's became a cat.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? Do you know her backstory?
Yes.
Do you know for sure that she was never a cat or a person only?
Yes.
Wow, you've read more spoilers than I thought.
I've read all the spoilers.
Spoiler, no spoiling.
Just kidding, I know nothing about my life.
Let's just do one more.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
The further we get, the further we'll be.
One more week.
Yeah, I think after each I guess root and the other side of it. We should take a break and play another game.
What? Are you not enjoying this, Signorina?
Signorina's a boring bitch.
Language.
Okay, she's not a bitch. I'm a bitch.
You shouldn't use such language.
Cora's not using the language. I'm using the language.
You're here. You're here. I'm not reading wrong.
Axel! What's wrong? You have a scary look on your face.
This is just my face. ... Axel silently approached her. The unusual atmosphere made her gulp. Yeah. You should have known that area was dangerous. Why did you jump out by yourself? I'm your bodyguard. Please stop worrying about me.
I'm sorry.
Are you really?
Yeah, I know that if I do something careless, Mr. Karamia will get mad at you. I'll be more careful from now on. I'm really sorry.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Then what were you saying?
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything.
Intriguing. So even Axel can say things like that.
Mr. Curie, were you listening?
Oh no, I don't eavesdrop. The door was just open. Your conversation just so happened to fall on my ears, so I simply gave it the attention it was due.
Hold on 1 second. That's still eavesdropping!
That's still eavesdropping.
I scrolled down to see if it was possible to do the triangles without having to redo some of the option, or some of the weeks. It's not.
We'll have Skip a lot.
Yes.
Later on.
And then I scrolled down, I'm like, oh, wow, there's a lot of, like, guys with shirt opens in these CGs.
So, Medic was demanding for the naked guys.
Yeah, we'll see a few at some point, and some of the triangle routes, or the off routes, or whatever you're gonna call them.
What?
When you going to the other people's routes, like if we went to Karamia.
Oh, when you're unfaithful.
Yes. If that's what you want to call it.
Is it now? Are you going to insist that I apologize?
Yes.
No, I think I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for upsetting Axel.
You don't have to apologize. It was fun to watch.
Fun?
And that's honestly how I felt. I enjoy watching other people suffer.
People suffering? Is Axel ill or something? Or has his wound not fully healed yet?
Ill. Yes, why don't we call it an illness?
Oh, can it be cured with medicine?
Medicine, huh? My word, if Axel has issues, I'm not even sure where to start with you, Miss Cora.
What do you mean?
Oh, never you mind. It's just the idle murmurings of a scarecrow. I think what you're giving him is the best medicine.
Are you saying love is the worst medicine?
No, love is the worst illness.
Ouch. A little harsh.
Okay, now let's
you
save.
up. Oh, okay.
What? The scene ended. The weekend ended.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't?
No, well, the weekend technically doesn't end until you get to the next, like, weekend choice.
The weekend ended. The week is going.
Eh.
That's like saying, oh, the weekend's not over because it's Tuesday. No, that means the weekend's over. We're just not at the next
Nope.
weekend yet.
Not if your weekend is all week.
Yeah, well, that's not how weeks go.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I am sure.
But anyway, time for a forever nap.
Nope. Oh my god. They give you so many pages of save slots.
Well, when you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 different things?
Technically 20. And also, you don't have to count like that. You know the sheet is numbered, right?
Yeah, but
That's
I
how
don't have it up.
spreadsheets work.
I don't have it up.
Also, I've mentioned the number several times before.
So of course they're going to have so many.
One per route? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, well, anyway. Thanks for joining and listening to me complain about how much I hate Cora.
Well, then figure out a way to not hate her.
There is no way.
Yes, there is.
There's no way I won't hate her, but I'll be less frustrated by it if you take over her voice.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Well, then that's just you refusing to help.
Yeah, but then you're going to take one of my voices, and
Yeah?
that's not happening.
Why not?
Because I am sticking with my voices.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What a shame. Okay, thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.